All right, we are pleased to be joined with Jaguars receiver Christian Kirk here on 1010XL 92.5 FM. Man, it's great to see you. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me as always.
How's off-season, family? How's everybody doing?
Good. We are the few people that are not smart enough to stay away from the heat and go back to Arizona. So a couple weeks in 115. A little different getting back here with the humidity, but it was good to be back home and, just have some weeks away and, really get the body and mind ready to go for training camp.
Christian, what do you work on this time of year to improve your game?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for me is just, getting my speed back up to par, really getting myself to where I can, open up down the field and getting in and out of my breaks and whatnot, just getting myself kind of calloused, for football season. Earlier in May, April, that OTA time, you're kind of just knocking the rust off, getting your feet back underneath you. It's more of a mental thing, and then it turns into physical. So just getting myself in playing shape. And, even the early weeks at camp, it's just, feeling bodies on you, evading from defenders and whatnot. But first day felt great.
You're clearly the leader in the room. Brian arrives, Gabe arrives. What's that like in terms of, with Zay and Calvin moving on, to be the guy that's been here now, is established here, and is the leader of the receivers?
Yeah, it feels good. It feels great, actually. It's a position that, I don't take lightly. I love having that role where guys in the room can feel like they can, come to me and look to me for guidance and leadership and how it's done. And I think it's part of, being in the NFL. I had a lot of vets and older guys that passed some things down to me. So now it's my turn to kind of pay it back and pay it forward, to other guys. So it's good, but, having Gabe, who's been in it for a while and has that experience, played at a high level, even guys like Devin Duvernay, who have been in the league for a little bit, it's good to have some other guys in the room too, to where it just doesn't have to be me. It can be other people, and you can kind of pick from one another. But, even the young guys, we have a really talented group. So, everybody's done a good job of just kind of being a sponge and learning from one another.
How much can that deep speed that Gabe and Brian bring, how much can that help you and Evan with the short intermediate stuff?
Yeah, I think it's great anytime you can attack all aspects of the field on any given play. And, Press and Doug, they do a great job of just mixing personnel and, really identifying what each guy does really well and, putting them in positions to do that, especially when it comes Sunday, game planning and creating mismatches. So, I think everybody from an aspect of not only down the field, but, both Gabe and BT are really great route runners. They're great at creating separation. They're big bodies. So, some of those intermediate across the middle of the field and whatnot, catches that they have to make, they can do it. So I think we have a really dynamic room.
With it being year 3 with you, Trevor, Doug, Press, are there nuances that you're excited about as the offense evolves?
Yeah, I think we're just you kind of hit it on the head. We're still evolving. There's some things that we've been really good at for the past 2 years that we can make tweaks to, and we can kind of start getting a little bit more creative with some of the fundamentals that we have and some of the basic things that we do. So it's just playing around with different things, and the time to do it is now. So come week 1, we know what we're really good at, and we know we can kind of hang our hat on certain things to be able to take advantage of the defense.
How much has it helped the locker room seeing Trevor, Josh Hines-Allen, and obviously Tyson get these huge lucrative contract extensions?
I think it's big, and it goes to show the young guys that, hey, if you come here, handle your business, and go about it the right way, you'll be rewarded for it. And I think the biggest thing, and the thing that is a common denominator with all three of those guys is they're great people, and they're great leaders, and they're great teammates, and that's number one. And I know, especially here with the culture that we're trying to build for a long time, is the type of character guy we have, and those 3 guys are 3 of the highest character guys we have. So that's first and foremost, just the type of people that they are, and then not only that, but just players. They're all elite players, and it's really happy to see them be able to get rewarded for the hard work and effort that they've put in.
Christian Kirk, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck in camp.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Ed.